So in order to have modified airports or community airports, I decided to enable the Steam workshop, which we can see here. And we will learn how to upload here Bilbao. This is already uploaded because I already recorded this. So let's start with the tutorial. App data roaming VoiceATCSimulator airports, that we have the airports here. The airports consist of the ICAO code, for example Bilbao, which we can enter, and we'll have common files and configuration specific files. So runway specific files and common files. So the call signs file is the airlines and its call sign. The geo file is coordinates given by start point and end point of the line. Then again we will have the start point and the end point, and this is how we will create the lines. To cut the line we will use a // and we will create a new line here. The info file gives us information about the center point of our airport, magnetic declination, altitude, the name of the airport, and the starting sublevel. The minimum radar vector in altitude is given by a level where we have the altitude level and an area given by a closed loop of lines in also coordinate format. The coordinates can be given either in this format or in decimal. The runway file has information for the runways. The traffic file has information of the routes and popularity of the routes of each airline depending of the departure airport. And in configuration specific files we will find the draw file, which we can see for example in Madrid is used for drawing the little arcs between the stars. In case of Bilbao it is empty. We have to have the file, but it can be empty. This is the glide path file, gives us the ILS, runway, glide path angle, and the nautical miles of the ticks. And then we have the navates, we have the fixes, the VORs. Fixes and VORs are the same format. And so it gives the name and the coordinates. The VORs the same with the frequency. For the moment is not used, but we have it there. And the pronunciation is useful for example, the VORs. We can say that Bravo Lima Victor is actually called Bilbao. And for the procedures, the last folder, in this case we have the IAC, which is empty in the case of Bilbao. In Palma, for example, it is not empty. The stars, which have this format, we have the airport, the runway of the star, the name of the star, the first point, altitude constraint. L means lowest flight level 100 or altitude 6000, and it goes from Cegam to Lecto to Karma and to Sarra. Let's see if we can find, no, we will go to Madrid to see this. So in Madrid, in the stars, we have, for example, highest, so the top is the flight level 210, and you can have also highest flight level 240 and lowest flight level 150. And so for the transitions it is exactly the same. We can see here that it is exactly the same. So in order to create a new airport we will have to create a folder with the new ICAO code, put the same files here that we want. The configuration file can be called whatever we want, so we can call it West, we can call it 30, we can call it Potato, whatever. Doesn't matter. And once we have the files that we want, we can go to the workshop and hopefully we can see that Bilbao is here, and someone could subscribe, and when starting the game it will have Bilbao in the list of airports to choose in the new session. So this is how you upload your files. Here you have a menu. You can delete the file then, or upload it, or whatever. I didn't delete it for some reason. Now it deleted it, so you can do whatever you want with your files.